Hi, and welcome to the Getting Started Guide to VOTELY. I'm Steve, and today I'll be showing you around VOTELY. I'll show you just how quick and easy it is to begin gathering valuable user feedback that will help shape your product or service and engage with your users. A quick note before we begin. Hopefully you're already familiar with what a feature voting tool is and how it can benefit you. But if you're not, please be sure to check out the introduction video, the website, or just email me. Right. Let's get started. First, we need to create an account. This is your admin account and will allow you to make changes to your boards, feature requests, respond to users, and review feedback. All accounts start with a free trial. There's no credit card required, and if you'd like a trial extension, just email me and ask. When the trial ends, simply upgrade to allow continued access. To create our account, let's go to the VOTELY homepage and click Start Free Trial. You can either use a Google account for quicker creation or an email and password. The choice is yours. I'm going to choose a Google account, and after a couple of clicks you've created your admin account for VOTELY. Before we go any further, our list of items is called a board and the items in our list are called features. With that out of the way, the first thing you'll want to create is a board for your product, service or event. So tap the big Create button at the top and choose Board. This is the generic board creator, however there are also versions for Android and iOS apps that I'll show later. I'll give my board a name and add a message for users. Then add product icon and we'll immediately see accent colour options taken from that icon, or you can choose a specific colour if you wish. I'll choose this stronger blue. The accent colour will style buttons and items on your board. I'll add the VOTELY homepage URL as my URL just for this demo. That's the board setup done, quick and easy. However, there are various voting options available. The first that you can choose toggles if your board is published. If this is disabled, no one with the board link can view your board, make feature requests or vote. Next, you can allow users to make feature requests to your board or not. By default, user feature requests require admin approval. This helps make your board a friendly and safe space on the internet. Next, you can allow users to comment on your features or not, and you have the same control to require admin approval before any user comments go live to others. The next option will hide or show the number of votes for each item on the board. This can be useful if you don't want others to be influenced by the herd. Finally, you can choose how your board is sorted. By default, users can sort the board however they wish, but you can override this and force a single option for your board, for example, sorted by the number of votes. Let's save our board and see what it will look like to others. We have a couple of new options at the top. One is to see the public view. I'll click it. We can see our icon, and if we tap on it, we're taken to our product URL. Under that, we see our message to users and the feature request form. As with a board admin, we also have an admin view button and a user avatar with a logout option. I just want to mention the Android and iOS board creation options we saw earlier. VOTELY will pull information directly from your App Store pages to make board creation even quicker. So for example, I have an Android app called Tasks. If I create a new board and give the app ID, the icon, app name, short description and product URL are all populated for me. I can choose one of the icon colours or select my own accent colour. The same works for iOS apps. This is what happens when I use my Cloud Notify developer tool app ID. Going back to our demo board, it's looking a little empty, so let's create our first feature. Features are what users will vote on. I'll go back to the admin view, tap Create and choose Feature. I'll give it a title. I'll also give it a description and add an image, as an image speaks 1,000 words. I'll come back to status tags a bit later. By default, our feature is published, but we can change that with the toggle. We can also see some basic information and edit it if we wish. Tapping on it gives the detail view, where we can see the email address of the creator. Let's see our feature's public view. We see our feature information and we can vote on it. We can add comments and reply to users. As we're logged in as the admin, our comments show up as admin replies. For example, this is what an admin comment looks like. Tapping back, takes us to the board where we now see the feature we just voted on. Going back to the admin view and choosing comments from the side menu, we see our comment. All comments from all boards will be displayed here. We have a few options to unpublish the comment. We can see the details by tapping on it, and we can see its parent feature, or we can delete it. The final admin option we have in the menu is status. Status tags allow us to tag features. These are displayed to our users. Imagine we have a software product and we want our request to go through an agile process. We can update the status tags as the request goes from the backlog to in progress and finally completed and deployed, keeping users informed along the way. As you can see, we don't currently have any status tags. Like boards and features, we create a status from the Create button at the top. Tap it and choose Status. Let's give it a name, in our case, In Progress, and I'll give it an orange colour. Now going back to our feature, I can assign the status tag, and going to the public view, our users can also see the status tag. The next thing I want to show is the user flow. So, copy the board link by tapping the share icon and log out. I'll go to the link. We see all the same information as before, and we can vote on the feature. I can open the feature and make a comment. As we have approval enabled for comments, we see a pop-up. Next, let's create a feature request. I'll add a title, description and an image, although only title is mandatory. Finally, I need to add an email. This allows admins to contact users directly, for example if a comment just won't do. I'll tap Create Request, and again I see a pop-up because we have approval enabled. If we disabled approval, all requests would be shown immediately. Finally, let's log in again to see what those user changes have done to our admin dashboard and how approval works. We now see things awaiting approval, our feature request and comments. For our feature, we can approve or approve and publish. Approve means it will show in the list under our board, but only in the admin dashboard. Let's try that. And going to our board, we can see it's in our list, but not published. This is helpful if we have planning meetings before requests can be voted on. I'll tap to publish it. Now it's available to external users as well. We could have achieved the same by tapping Approve and Publish from the Home dashboard. Finally, let's go back to the main dashboard and publish that comment. That's all I have for this quick introduction video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a like. If it was helpful, please subscribe to my channel and help support my work. It's very much appreciated. Finally, as that was quite a lot to take in, if you need any help or have any questions, just email me. I'm always here to help. Details are in the video description below. Or if you have suggestions for improvements to VOTELY, check out the VOTELY board, or again, send me an email. Or finally, leave a comment and I'll do my best to reply.